Hello everyone, this is Joanita here. Today I am giving the final update on Labor of Love project pan. I was working on 10 products and I had different goals for all of them. Some of the products I have met goals for, some I haven't. But before we get into the details, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I make a lot of panning content. It would be really encouraging for me if you subscribe. Now, let's get into the update. First, let's talk about the items that I have not hit my goal on. A part of it is because I set really lofty goals. I did not anticipate the duration of this project because it started on June 20th and it's ending today on the Labor Day. So I don't know, for some reason I thought I have like 3 months, but it was a lot shorter than that. Still, I was able to make a lot of progress because the goal for this project was to just enjoy the product, and it was created by Nicole. I will link her down below. So the first product that I have not hit my goal on is this lip liner from AOA Studio. It's in the color Pink Fuchsia Crush, sorry. And my goal for this was to use half of this one. I don't use lip products a lot, so I did not know like how long it's gonna take me to like use it up. But still, I was able to make a really great progress on this one. As of last update, I had used it 18 times and I used it 4 more times to use it 22 times in total. This is where we were last update and this is where we are now. Not a lot of difference. And then I had 2 lipsticks. One of them is from Wet n Wild in the shade In the Flesh. I think they discontinued it, but I really love the shade. Its packaging was really finicky, so I kind of like moved it to a different packaging. And my goal for that was to use it up. Again, I think I have made really good progress on that. This is all what's left of this product. I think in this project I was able to like use half of the product. This is where the lines are. And I would say the case is same for my other lipstick, which my initial goal was to use it up. It's from a brand called L18 and this is what I have left of this lipstick. And I think for this one as well, I was able to like use half of this during the project. Where is it? Yeah. So these are the markings. For Wet n Wild lipstick, as of last update, I had 13 uses on this and I used it 5 additional times to use it 18 times in total. I really enjoy the Wet n Wild lipstick. This is what I'm wearing today and I will be sad once it's gone. For L18 lipstick, last update I had used it in total of like 18 times and then I used it 4 more times to get to 22. Those were the 3 products that I hadn't hit my goal on. Now let's move on to the products that I managed to hit all my goals. The 4th product we have is this CoverGirl mascara. I wanted to use it up. It's really dried out now. I can barely get anything on my lashes. I tried to like mix some eye drops, but that really didn't help. Like I don't care about using up that last bit because there isn't a lot of product left in here. So I'm happy to say goodbye to this. So last time I had used it 30 times and I used it 6 additional times for a total uses of 36. And then I had this NYX Epic Wear liner in shade Yellow. My goal for this was to use it 10 times and I have achieved that. Last time I had used it 8 times and I used it 2 more additional times to bring it up to 10. And if you are curious about how I wore this liner, I talked about all of the looks in my previous update. Be sure to check that out. And then I have this kohl crayon liner from Wet n Wild. This is super old, but I'm surprised to see that how slow this goes. As per markings, I did not mark anything. I'll show you why. There is barely any progress on this from the last update. Last time I had 35 uses on this and I used it additional 6 times to bring it up to 41. So initially I just wanted to use it 15 times. Then I used it a lot in my first month of this project, and I don't know what I was thinking, but in the first update I was like, you know what, I just want to use it like 50 times in total. I don't know what I was thinking. I did not hit the 50 mark, but I have hit my initial goal, and also I used it a lot more than I anticipated. I have 41 uses on this, and that is really significant for me. I have 3 eyeshadows in this project and I have hit my goal on all 3 of them. But before we go to that, I just want to show you another product that I finished. I finished Wet n Wild highlighter, bronzer, or whatever they want to call it, in Reserve Your Cabana.
And this is how it looked like in the first update. My initial goal was to use it 30 times, but I was seeing a lot of progress, so I went on and just kept using it, and I got it all done.
I really loved this product. It's all gone now. I talked about this in my empties video, and I also showed, okay, it helped itself. And I also showed this in my last update, and I used it the total of 39 times to finish it, and it was finished in the last update. I had this blue eyeshadow that I wanted to hit pan on, and I hit pan on this the last update. I still want to show it to you guys in the finale. This is how it looks like. I used it the total of 14 times to hit pan, and then I used it 1 additional time to kind of expand the pan. Oh, and this shadow comes from the Makeup Revolution X Demi palette. I had the uses goals on my 2 eyeshadows. I wanted to use this gray eyeshadow in this e.l.f. Matte for Matte palette 30 times, and I'm happy to report that I was able to do so. So last update I had used it 22 times, and then I used it additional 8 times. I was really struggling to use it initially because it was really hardly pressed. I could get barely any product on my brush. So what I did was I crushed this eyeshadow in the pan, and then I just repressed it in the pan. Now it is a lot smoother and I really enjoy working on this. Let me give you a swatch. This swatch looks really good. I think it's a little hack or tip, like if you have any sort of eyeshadows that you just can't get any pigment off, try repressing them, because that helped for me. And the last product in this project comes from Star Wars Mandalorian the Child palette by Colourpop. It is the first shade from this palette called Precious Cargo, and my goal for this one was to use it 50 times. And last update I had 43 uses on this. I used it additional 7 times to hit 50. I hope I can poke it in. Let me get my magnet and poke this eyeshadow out. Okay.
Here I'm trying to show you guys a close-up picture. I turned the light off as well, but still it's not getting picked up on camera as I would like it to be. There is a lot of progress, but it's definitely not transferring on the camera.
I mostly used this eyeshadow in my inner corners, and that's how I hit 50. It looks a lot more used now. I'm really happy that I got so many uses out of this eyeshadow. With that, I have come to realize that I am good at using eye products, but I don't use rest of the face products a lot, and I will consider this fact while choosing products for my other projects. I'll try to incorporate more lip products or face products and try to get use out of those, because I do have a lot of lipsticks. Not a lot, but I definitely have more than 20, and I decluttered around 10 lipsticks. So yeah, I should be getting like some more use out of them before they kind of go bad. Well, that was everything I had for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in with me, guys, and sticking until the end. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are or what time you're watching my video. Take care. Bye.